Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the Lost Art Project Veterans Voices. I'm your host, Andrew Cox, and today we're having a fireside chat with the crew. Well, one of the crew at least, but that's all good. We're gonna have one anyways. And if you're enjoying these podcasts, make sure you go hit up the website. That's the Lost Art Project Veterans Voices.org. It is a fairly new one. Of course, the podcast website you can get through there as well. So go watch them. But anyways, we are a nonprofit, and if there's any way you can help us out, it'd be much appreciated. Don't forget, we do have some cool merchandise, man. I'm telling you, you can go in there and get you some bearded veteran brotherhood stuff, man. You can get you a cool shirt, Lost Art Project Veterans Voices. There's all kinds of goodies, man. You can get you. Look at this. This is a Jarhead Jabber cup. I'm telling you, there's all kinds of goodies you can get. But go in there. Anything you do in that helps us here at the nonprofit. Big shout out to the Till Valhalla Project out there doing amazing things. If you don't know anything about them, go check them out. Even if you do, check them out. I'm telling you, they're great. They really are an amazing organization. You can find them at tillvalhallaproject.com. Are you a Marine veteran? Are you missing that bond you had on active duty? Then I have a place for you. Join the only congressionally chartered Marine Corps Veteran Service Organization, the Marine Corps League. Get that brother and sisterhood back in your life. Become one of the fewer, the prouder, a Marine Corps League member. Oh man, here we are. Yeah. What am I doing? Anyways, I hope everyone out there has been having a heck of a week. I mean, we're coming up on Friday, right? Friday is tomorrow. It's a fantastic thing. Nothing wrong with Fridays. But we got Mike here, man. Mike, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Just down here in Florida doing some work. Got to pay the bills.
Down in Florida again. You almost are a Florida boy now.
No, I'm not a Florida
I don't
boy.
know, man. You've been down there quite a bit.
No.
No?
No, sir.
No, sir. All right. Well.
Yeah, I'm not a Florida boy. I mean, it's nice to come down here. It's like California.
Yeah.
It's nice to go out and visit, but it's time to go home. It's time to go home. So.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. It is. It's nice to be home. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with home.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's funny, everybody's, you go on vacation and everybody wants to go someplace, but it's nice to get away or go someplace else. But then all of a sudden you're like, well, especially when it's work, it's like, It's not my bed. It's not my bathroom.
Yeah. There's nothing like your own bathroom. I can tell you that. Yeah.
You sit there and think about, I can go out and eat. It's business. I can expense it. And it's like, you get tired of the same crap every night or eating this, eating that. It's like, I just want to go home. I want to sleep in my own bed. I want to see my dog, see my wife if she's home. She's always working. Yeah. Unfortunately, she's hardest working woman I know.
But, she got them getting it. She works as a nurse out there.
In Georgia here. She's a labor and delivery nurse, night shift nurse. Yeah. She teaches. Like today, she worked last night. And today she taught the OB portion of paramedic school.
Oh, no kidding. Wow.
And she teaches on Sunday. She teaches, actual nursing students, the OB portion of it. So.
Wow. I didn't realize
she's always doing something. That's one thing nobody can ever say that my wife isn't working her tail off. But, we don't get to see each other a lot. It's kind of how my parents were. My mother worked days. My dad worked nights. So maybe every other weekend we get a date with each other, and then maybe 2 days if we're lucky. And then unfortunately, within those 2 days, I always find a way to tick her off. So you finally get to enjoy some time together.
Yeah, I'm going to try this new thing out on here. It says that we can do this.
I just sent you a text in case you saw it.
Yeah. Do you have the link? Can you email it to him or text it to him?
I'll have to find it. Let me.
Okay.
Sit there and dig.
I've
got it. I'm
I
sorry.
don't know where my phone is. Sorry. Yeah. We're gonna have a special guest on tonight. Looking forward to it.
He said he's doing some work on some firearms, so
Oh,
he said he's going to join us while he's doing that. So
yeah, perfect. Yeah.
I'm looking. I mean, I don't know. Let me see. But anyways, yeah, I mean, it was 93 degrees down here today. Glad I packed extra
93,
shirts because I ended up changing my shirt twice today. Not because it was greasy and dirty. One was, and the second one was I sweated through it, so I had to change my doggone shirt.
Oh, dang.
Getting tired of that.
It's been a while since I had to sweat through a shirt.
Well, it's hot in Southwest Georgia right now. We haven't had rain in a month and a half.
Yeah.
They're putting bans on, watering your lawn, filling up swimming pools and everything else. So, yeah.
Wow. We have no bans. We filled up our pool. We got a heater for it.
You may have a ban, but you had an illegal hose going to it. It's like,
hey, well, you know.
What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm filling up the dog's water bowl. He's got to drink. I've got to keep him cool. I've got to keep him cool.
That's a big water bowl. Dogs are thirsty.
They're a bowl. The water bowl. It's he's got to stay cool.
That's right. Yeah, it's hot. Oh man, that's good stuff. Well, I just put out a poll out there. I don't know how people see it. I don't know. But
you put out a what?
A poll. So I said, which branch of the service is better? Marine Corps, Navy, Army, or Air Force? I don't know if people can see that. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Start and show. Here we go. There we go. We got it going on now. So everybody can vote, make your vote count. And then we'll see at the end of the show who's better. I know who it will be. Just saying.
Who's better at what? Mustaches?
No, just which branch of service is best.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. I thought you were talking about.
No. Let me see here. Did you send it to him yet?
That's what I'm trying to do right now.
Do you have the link?
Yeah, I just sent it to him.
Oh, okay.
I had to try to. Me in my older days, I got to sit here and try to figure out how to use technology and where to go. So
yeah, technology, man. I tell you what, it is getting more difficult with technology. You got to be pretty daggum smart to utilize the technology.
Yeah, I was listening to a podcast when I was driving. I had to go somewhere. I was at a shop, but I had to go someplace and then went back to the shop, and then from the shop back to the hotel was like a 20-minute drive. But I was listening to the same podcast.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no, it wasn't your podcast, but it was.
Yeah, I know you were cheating on us.
Yeah,
go ahead.
But they were talking about AI and Chat GPT. I know you love Chat GPT.
Oh man, I use it.
Yeah. And the one guy was talking. He was like, said he got into an argument with Chat GPT, and he actually recorded it, and he was playing it on the podcast, and he said, I think he said Chat GPT. Is that what you say? Because I don't have.
Yeah, that's what I have. Chat GPT.
He said, Chat GPT, what's the temperature outside? And of course, he's got a woman's voice, and she goes, "Hi, David. The temperature today at your current location, and whatever New Jersey is, 72 degrees. It's a great day to get outside, enjoy the sunshine, and just have a great day." And he was like, Chat GPT, just answer my question. I don't need all the specifics. Just yes, and she goes, "Yes, David, I'll be more specific and more concise. That way I don't bother you." He goes, "All you had to do was just give me the temperature, but then you turn around and said all that." She goes, David, I am so sorry. From now on, I'll just say okay. Is that okay? And I listened to this for like 15 minutes. And he was like, he would stop and he was talking. And he goes, I tell her, just stop. Just answer my question. That's all I need. He was like, Chat GPT, what day of the week it is? She goes, well, currently it is so-and-so day of, I'm behind a little bit on it. So it was like in December. And she was like, it's December so-and-so. You have so many days until Christmas. And he goes, Chat GPT, I'm Jewish. So why do I care about Christmas? I also told you to be more concise and just say, give me what I asked. I don't need anything else. I don't need.
Yeah.
He goes, I am so sorry, David. From now on, I will remember you do not celebrate the Christian holiday of Christmas. So I will, it just kept going on. And they were arguing back and forth with each other. And it's like,
yeah, I don't do the voice one, like where it talks to me. I don't think I can make it.
Kind of funny. Yeah.
Yeah. I would probably lose it. I couldn't do it. But I don't like to argue.
Yeah, you're done arguing in your older days. Mr. Arguer.
I haven't been picking fights or anything recently either, I've been pretty good. Yeah.
That's good.
Pretty good in my older age. But
well, what's going on in your neck of the woods?
Oh man, let me tell you. So I've been I went to medical. I had a VA appointment. I'm with him, and they did the blood draw. And let's just say my stats that came back from that weren't great. It wasn't where it needed to be. And so when I went in for my actual appointment with the doc, she kind of scolded me and was like, you need to take your medicine. Yeah. I probably should do that. My vitamin D, vitamin B, my cholesterol, I don't know what else is there. Blood pressure. Actually, my blood pressure wasn't too bad. But apparently I haven't been taking a cholesterol pill for a while. And I was supposed to, and I wasn't.
You just forgot about it?
Yeah, I thought I was. Apparently, I wasn't. I mean, they give you so many daggum pills,
Yeah,
you can't keep up. And I stopped taking.
Well, it's up to you then. At that point, when you're out of them, to call the prescription back in.
Yeah,
not just do this off the counter into the trash can and say,
I didn't. No, I think I just didn't call it in. I think that's what it was, but it's okay.
I don't mean to cut you off. He said it was a bad link I sent him. He said it didn't go anywhere.
Oh, well, here, let me get on here.
You're better than me. You actually went to the doctor. I actually, that's my downfall, and that's one of my wife's biggest things where she's constantly on my case about it is, you need to go to the doctor. You need to do this. And I'm like, yeah, I will. 6 months later, I still haven't done it. So I'm terrible at.
Yeah, well, I don't go to the doctor as much as I probably should.
Well, I mean, we're not getting any younger, and I hate to say it. There's things the older you get start popping up. You don't even have to be in your 50s or in your 40s. I mean, you could be. Hell, there was a guy when we were in Kuwait in 2003.
Mm-hmm.
Or what company he was with. He was out running. Freaking didn't smoke, didn't drink, ate healthy, ran marathons and everything else. And he was running around Matilda. And all of a sudden he didn't come back. And everybody was like, have you seen so-and-so? Have you seen so-and-so? When I went looking for him and he dropped dead of a heart attack.
Whoa.
And it's like, are you kidding me? Unfortunately it happens.
That's true.
There's health factors. You got to look at family histories and stuff like that. And it's a stupid mentality I have. It's like, well, if I don't know it, then it ain't going to hurt me. And it's absolutely stupid.
If you don't know it's not there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me to go to the doctor, it's like you're going to tell me something wrong, and I don't want to hear it. But the whole key to going to the doctor is to actually go to the doctor and find out if something's wrong, and they can try to do something about it.
Yeah.
And before it's too late.
Well, you'd think that this would be an easy thing to do, is send him this link, but I can't find it.
Keep trying to pull it up, and I pulled it up several times, and doesn't want to be a helpful fellow.
Yeah, well,
he may be telling me that too, just so he doesn't have to get on. So,
oh no, he's listening right now.
Yeah,
I guarantee it. All right, I know what I'll do. I will send it to myself, because I can't send it to him over my computer, so I have to do it on my phone. I got to text him anyway. So what has been the latest and greatest, man? What has been going on around the country, the world, all that good jazz?
Well, I mean, I kind of follow it, and it pops up on my phone, but I haven't been overly following what's going on over with Iran and all that good stuff. I mean, I don't know where we're at now.
I haven't really paid attention to that either, to be honest with you.
And I'm embarrassed to say that, but it's kind of like it's just nonstop back and forth. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah, there's a lot with all that, you know. It's kind of, I don't know. There's a lot going on, and there's so many. You look at the different sides of the aisle and what everybody's saying, and I don't know if we can ever really know the truth. And will it ever even come out, the real truth? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, besides that, one big thing I've actually been following, and Mark's probably following it too. Mark's not in here tonight, but all the turmoil that's going on in Ireland right now. Have you seen that? Where they've literally got full-blown protests over the taxation of fuel. Fuel's going up, like increasing daily. So you got farmers and truck drivers that are distributing stuff, and they literally have these huge mile-long blockades of trucks,
really,
farmers' tractors and everything blocking like highways, city streets, and they just act like they don't care. The government just doesn't. They act like they just don't care.
Huh? Is that well? I think the price of oil has gone up everywhere because of the war in Iran, and
but it's been on since before that, though. It's
really
something with their government that's been going on. They're not doing anything to protect their, the people who are actually working for them, trying to feed them.
Look who this is. I've never met this guy officially, but Nelson, how you doing?
Doing well, thank you. How are you?
Oh man, I'm fantastic. You finally decided to grace us with your presence.
It's finally made it.
Good day. Yeah.
Hey, don't get on here and get all cocky with that mustache now.
What are you gonna do? You'll excuse me. Give me 1 minute.
You're good. Yeah, but I mean, go online and look at it. It's we sit and talk about it in the United States, but Ireland's a small country when you stop and look at it.
Sorry, it's getting feedback on the TV.
You were looking at my pretty face on the TV?
I am. Wow. It's like you guys are here in the room with me.
Very cool. Very cool. I like that.
Yeah, I've been lurking for a couple months.
Yep.
You said I've been lurking?
For a couple months, I've been trying to get you on here, man.
Yeah, I know. And I've been dodging you nonstop.
Yeah. That's what I keep hearing, at least. I think we talk about you on the podcast quite a bit.
I must miss those.
Yeah, he mentions you all the time. He's like, I try to get him on here. He won't come on here.
I think it's after the podcast because I don't want him to get all upset at me. Because he'll start texting me and say, "You dime me out. What are you doing that for?"
That's why I watch, to see if you're diming me out.
Yeah. That makes sense. Well,
Nelson
shoot, man.
wants to talk about him, but Nelson's a former 29 Palm, not 29 Palms, Marine bandsman. What,
Yeah.
Quantico, Albany, and you were someplace else, weren't you?
Nope, that was it.
Gotcha.
Although every time I meet someone, I was in Okinawa.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was stationed in Okinawa, I think from 68 to 2015.
Yeah. All right. That's good.
Yeah. Everybody I meet swears they were stationed with me in Okinawa.
Well, I mean, maybe you're mistaken. Maybe
It is
you
possible.
get confused. Yeah.
It is
I
definitely
had
possible.
I had never met a Zapata until I met you, Nelson.
Uh-oh.
Now, every time I turn around and somebody's last name is Zapata, I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, hey, do you know Nelson? Like, no.
Maybe I was in Okinawa.
That's good.
Hard to say.
So tell us a little bit about yourself, if you don't mind. Let us know. You said you've been watching us, so you know about us.
I mean, I like to watch dirtbags on YouTube, so this fits right in.
Yeah, we qualify. That's good. That's good.
This is all Mike's fault, by the way.
We blame everything on Mike. It's all.
I do. I really do.
Nelson's, in case you didn't realize, Nelson's an instigator.
A little bit.
When we're in Albany, I got shoved into the drum major position. Didn't want to do it, and I was told you're either going to do it or either do it or it's your career. And Nelson, he was the admin. He was the admin guru. You want to talk about admin, man? He knew everything and anything. I'd be like, hey, Nelson. I was a staff sergeant. I was like, what is this? He goes, well, according to Marine Corps order, such and such. I'm like, son of a bitch, how did you know that?
I never left the admin office.
Well, yeah, you lived in the barracks there, so you just stayed in the admin office.
Yeah, I had nothing better to do.
When Nelson first started in there, he's like, tick, tick, on the computer. And then he started, I'd sit there and walk in the morning or something, and he was, what were you on? Something typing, Mabers.
Whatever that thing was, yeah, the typing tutor.
Typing tutor.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Like, okay, I get my hands there, and all of a sudden you hear Nelson over like,
you know
coming
how
off the keyboard. Yep.
How important typing really is. Most people, they got a phone or something like that, so they're doing the thumbs or the fingers, whatever. But typing on a keyboard is incredibly important. I mean, think how much more you can get finished when you're typing correctly.
Oh, yeah. Yes, correctly is probably the operative word.
Yeah,
on a regular keyboard, not a laptop keyboard, but
the laptop keyboard is a little more difficult just because of the mouse pad where it sits. For me, I always hit it and then it like moves my cursor and then I start typing in the wrong spot. It happens all the time.
Yeah, but Nelson went out and bought himself this high-end keyboard and plugged it in. And he was sitting there, and that son of a gun was extra loud. It was like he was over there gaming or something. It was like, tick, 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 tick.
Got to keep you awake.
I was like, what the hell are you doing over there, man? He goes, typing the TAD orders. I'm like, God damn, dude.
It was payback for you having me writing awards.
Oh, yeah, you wrote awards.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, you want me to write awards? I'm going to be loud doing it.
Nice.
But yeah, I spent 8 years in the Marine Corps, got out in 2002, and spent 6 years in school. Got my bachelor's in engineering. And got hired out of school. I got recruited to work for the Navy as a civilian engineer.
Oh, and wow.
Spent 10 years doing that and retired out of that. Was it 5 years ago?
Okay.
4 or 5 years ago. And now I just putter around the house with my service dog who's giving me side eye and 2 cats.
Nice.
And I foster cats.
Oh, that's good. That's good. And I heard you you like guns. Like
allegedly.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Cannot confirm nor deny.
Correct.
But Nelson loves the fish too, man. You guys got to get together.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Right.
At his kitchen table.
Nothing at all. No, I was test fitting parts when Mike called me.
Yeah.
So
that's good.
Rather than be rude and sit here and keep working on it, I'm gonna look at you guys.
Hey, if you're working on something, you can keep working. You ain't got to look at it.
That's the sweet Nelson and I know right there.
It's not time sensitive.
Yeah.
It's been sitting in a box for a couple of weeks. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
And I'll probably have to take it outside and work on it on the mill. So it's fine.
Fun times. Yeah. So what was it about the podcast? Was it Mike? Mike got you interested in the podcast, or what?
Probably
pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you started watching. And you were like, yeah, these yahoos, I can listen to them.
I'll listen to it for a while. Every now and then, there's something interesting.
Yeah. Every now and again. Yeah, I agree.
Every now and again, like this week.
Yeah. So you have to come on and tell your story at some point in time. You haven't done it, huh?
I'm all right.
I know you are, but you should come on and tell your story.
Nah, like I said, I like to be in the background, not do a whole lot of stuff in front of the camera, just kind of hang out. I've been sending Mike info to forward to you.
Yeah, one thing Nelson won't tell you, Nelson has an extremely invaluable amount of information that would help other veterans. He won't tell you
about
that.
It.
And he does it. He does it. I know he does it. He helps veterans because he sends me stuff all the time. It's like, hey, have you done this? Hey, have you done that? And I'm like, no. And I get the, okay, dumbass. Why not? And I'm
guilty.
Like,
yeah.
Like, okay. He does more. He doesn't want to admit it because, like he says, he likes to be in the background. But
what are some of the things that you help people with?
Yeah, Nelson is one of those people that will go out of his way to help everybody and anybody, as long as he trusts you. And if you've earned his trust, he will be your best friend through hell and back.
Nice.
The minute you screw him, it's like adios, amigos.
You're dead.
I'm not speaking for you, Nelson. I just
you're pretty much on it. A lot of times I don't have the information, but I can find the information.
Absolutely.
And if we're talking, and you mentioned something that you're looking for, or you've been looking for, you've been working on something and you're stuck, and I run across the information, I can recall who was looking for it, and I'll just forward that information.
Nice. Yeah. So you got a good memory.
Sometimes.
He's got a good memory, but he's got a good list of resources too.
Yeah.
He won't admit it, but he's got resources that, he understands. When I don't mean it like you're some super secret squirrel dude or something like that. I'm just saying.
I make it look like I have a lot of resources. I'm just very good at looking for resources, finding them.
I love it. So what is in your mind for veterans out there? What is your kind of outlook, and what would you have for the veteran community? Like, what is important to you?
Reaching out to people you served with and that you trust. I think it's important to maintain those ties with your friends, your really good friends, the people that know you best, and that will reach out to you just without any sort of prompting to check on you. Say, hey man, I haven't heard from you. What's going on? How you doing?
Yeah. That's good.
I think that's probably the biggest thing is just keeping in contact with your friends.
And we all struggle with that, I think.
Absolutely.
It's that whole, I don't know, he probably didn't want to hear from me, or I don't know, and we just kind of sit back and woe is me type of thing. And we don't reach out, or we don't ask questions. We don't even like a lot of times, you hear somebody and somebody's struggling or something like that, but you don't say, hey, can I help you? What do you need? Da, da, da. We don't have that conversation a lot.
Yeah. Apathy is easy.
Yeah.
It's very easy. Being engaged is difficult.
I would agree with that.
Extremely, yeah. Yeah, sometimes every once in a while you need that familiar voice that you trust and love to call you a dumbass.
Yeah.
Every once in a while you need somebody to say, "Hey, dumbass, what are you doing?"
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sitting there cussing up, with the audience and stuff like that. I'm just being honest. It's like sometimes you need that, and Nelson's done that with me. We're sitting talking, and all of a sudden, and it was me dealing with my crap, and I was like, well, I need to call up Nelson, and then it was like, well, it's freaking 10, 11 o'clock at night. No, I'm not going to call him. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. He texts me again, send me something. He texts me again, and finally he's like, hey, asshole, you ever going to talk to me or what? And I was like, yeah, okay.
I'm casting a line out there. You going to bite or what?
Yeah. And that's the thing is veterans, but as friends and brothers, I say brothers because it's three men here, but even as sisters, brothers, sisters, whatever, we all want to push off that help, just that voice. Sometimes you just need to talk to somebody. Sometimes you just need to laugh or remember an old memory or, crap like that, and it doesn't have to be bad. It's just sometimes you just need that conversation to just get you out of that funk. And we're all guilty of it. We all say we're going to do it. We don't do it, then, but that's why I say Nelson is Nelson. If I had my job, if I had a pick for you as far as an occupation, I believe you would be a good therapist, man.
Interesting.
I know you don't see it that way, but I think you would be a good therapist.
That's good.
I had some good platoon sergeants who taught me how to do that.
Be a therapist?
Yeah.
Let's be honest. As a leader, I'm not going to say that you are a therapist because that is not necessarily true. But you function and do a lot of mentoring, and you sit down and listen to problems and problem solve with people, and give them ideas on how to do this, how to do that. That's kind of what a therapist does.
Yeah, you're not necessarily solving the problem, but you're helping someone identify what the problem is and identify possible solutions and courses of action.
Yeah.
Sounds
and having them talk through it a lot. Just having somebody to bounce the idea off of a lot of times is
on the other side of the as a leader, you're listening, and it's like a lot of times you may not have the answers, but be willing to be the one that does the legwork to find the answer, to find the resources, and stuff like, just to be able to go out and say, hey, what's, to try to identify these things. There's a lot of Marines that could have been saved. There's a lot of Marines that need that, but there's also a lot of leaders that aren't willing to do that.
We can talk like, you talk about counseling people and like say you recognize that somebody's struggling. Many people will shy away from asking a direct question, right? Do you want to hurt yourself or do you want to hurt somebody else? Most people will shy away from it. And if you ask the question up front to start the conversation, like, hey, come in and chat with me. And they're like, hey, are you wanting to hurt yourself? You want to hurt somebody else? And they're like, they look at you surprised type of deal. But if you start and you're upfront with that, then you can be more open. And then if they say, yeah, I have been, say, you know what? I'll be honest, I'm not qualified to help you in that area, but let's walk over and talk to a doc. They've got answers. I don't have those types of answers, but and then you can walk them over. And that's, I had to do that several times. But asking that question is so important, and I think we shy away from that a lot. I don't know, touchy subject. I suppose, I don't know.
It can be, but it's necessary.
Yeah.
I would agree, especially nowadays,
Yeah. And it goes back to what I was saying, I guess, about keeping in touch with your friends.
Yeah.
The people that know you the best, because they'll call you out and say, "Hey, are you okay, dude?" You could talk to those people like that without having to dance around. It's like, is everything all right? Or, how are things going?
That's right.
Because I would much rather get a phone call at 1 a.m. to ask for help than wake up to a text that says, "Thanks for being there for me all the time. I'll miss you."
Yeah. And it's happening way too often, especially in the military community, the law enforcement, those types of things, first responder community. It's happening quite a bit, and that's I think that's one of the things that I wish that I knew the answer to, like how to help everybody get past those hurdles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wish there was a magic button that we could hit that would just fix everything. That would be nice.
Yeah,
but unfortunately, we don't have it.
Yeah, the first step is willing to be open to what's being said.
Yeah,
and it goes both ways at that point. It's not the person asking the question, but it's also, how I mean, Andrew, you said a lot has changed. You retired what, 2 years ago?
Yeah, 24. Yeah.
And Nelson, you got out when?
2002.
And I got out in 07, 08. But that we were of a generation, and you went way past that, Andrew, but of a generation where you didn't, we've talked about this on the podcast before, but to say something was wrong or to ask for help was a bad thing. At least that was the perception.
Especially mental health. To ask for, hey, I'm struggling with this, I'm struggling with that. It made you look weak. And then, I mean, how many times did people worry about it for security clearance purposes and stuff like that? They're like, "Oh, I'm not going to say anything because if I do, they pull my security clearance. I can't do the job that I'm supposed to do." Or, there's so many different things that people will say, and I think to a certain extent, it was probably true back then, and then you kind of get. What's the word I'm looking for? You got to kind of push to the side or whatever, and like,
yeah, we got labeled at that point.
It's like, you're labeled. That's a good way of saying it. Yeah.
It was just that stigma of saying something, so it was just easier to keep your damn mouth shut and try to figure out a way to deal with it.
I think a lot of it has to do with, especially in our community, is we don't want to look weak. We don't want to come across as somebody that struggles. And I think the majority of us go around and we're helping people all the time, right? We're looking out for somebody else. We're trying to do this. We're trying to do that. But when it comes to our own sanity, our own mental health, our own issues, we push them away. And it's like, I'm not going to talk to anybody. I don't want to look weak. I'm the one that people come to for help, right? And that's a hard thing to get past. I have a hard time with that. It's hard for me to ask for help. And
I mean, I need to. From boot camp on, it was mission accomplishment, troop welfare.
Yeah.
Well, you were part of that troop welfare.
Mm-hmm.
You don't take care of yourself. How can you take care of anybody else at that point? And that's one thing that we never really understood. I mean, at some point, maybe we did, but even then, it was like, okay, I'll just not say anything.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you would have just walked over and talked to the doc and said, hell, even to a chaplain, just said, hey, can I sit down and talk with you for a minute?
I've had some great chaplains, like especially when I was over in Little Creek there at the end. I had a chaplain, and we weren't assigned a chaplain, but one of the chaplains kind of adopted us, which was pretty cool. And so if I had a Marine, a young Marine that was struggling with something, I would go to the chaplain and be like, "Hey, chaps, I got this Marine. He's kind of struggling with a couple of things. Probably needs to talk to somebody. Could you just do a drive-by at the schoolhouse, and then we'll just happen to walk by this kid, and then you can strike up a conversation?" And so he would come over, and we would walk by the kid and be like, "Oh, hey, this is, Lance Corporal Schmuckatelli here, and hey, this is the chaps." And the chaps would just start a conversation with him. And I would kind of, "Oh, hey, I got to go do something." And I would take off, and then they would be there with this conversation and would lead somewhere. And then all of a sudden, this kid has somebody to talk to, and the chaplain was fantastic at doing that. So we have some good chaplains out there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, chaplains have always been kind of one of those they're supposed to be a safe person to talk to at that point,
They are for the most part.
Yeah, I can't say
there are instances where they have to report.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
But for the most part, they don't.
Yeah. And I think that's the biggest thing is being able to sometimes you just need to talk.
Yeah.
And that, it's kind of hard to go home sometimes and talk about stuff. And, again, you go home and you're supposed to be strong and you're supposed to be this and that. And, you don't want to go home and sit there and vent about things. And that's one thing I always try to do is not go home. And as soon as I got home, no talking about work. Except when, we got back from Iraq, and I think I was home a couple of days, and we were driving off of Pendleton, and something happened. I was like, "Hey, mother effer, this and that," I never cussed around my kids, and all of a sudden my son's in the back seat going, mother effer. And I was like, dude, man, I didn't. I said, mother trucker back. He goes, "No, you didn't."
Got you.
It's like,
busted.
She looked at me, she goes, "Seriously?" I was like, "I'm sorry. It's been an adjective for the last 9 months, so I apologize." Yeah. It's just, but you don't go home, and that was one thing with me. With everything, I've done my story, but I'm not going to get into it. But with me, that if I would have talked to somebody, or if I would have even just opened up to my wife, but that would have made me vulnerable at that point, and I was afraid to be vulnerable.
We can't have that.
Yeah, God forbid.
Well, I'll be honest. I still do that. I still to this day. I can within the last week, I started feeling like, I don't know, I was off, whatever the case may be, and I was like, I can't say anything, because if I say something, then I'm not the head of the house, so I'm not the man. I'm not, whatever you want to call it. And then why do we do that? I don't know. Why can't I just tell my wife, "Hey, look, I'm struggling. I can't do this right now."
Yeah.
Hey,
but she'll ask your wife, "Is like, hey, are you okay?"
Yeah.
Is everything okay? You okay? But maybe that comes across differently than it's like you're questioning whether she can do what she's supposed to do. I don't know. Maybe that's in my mind. But my wife's extremely strong, independent person. And, I start doing that because I think she's like, "I'm a grown ass woman." I'm like, "Yeah, it doesn't mean I don't care about you." But I'm like, "Are you okay? Is everything okay?" Stuff like that, but why can't we? And she'll ask me too. And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." Yeah.
Well, that's, I think, it's just an automatic response, I think.
And we actually had a discussion. It's been, God, probably 6 months ago, maybe 6 months ago, about something. And she goes, "Why won't you talk to me about certain things? If something's going on, why won't you talk to me about it?" I said, "Because I feel like I'm ashamed and I'm embarrassed." And she's like, "When the hell are you going to get over that?" And of course, then I'm like, she's like, "When are you going to get over that?" And then it's her way of saying, "Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Freaking talk to me. This is kind of a team thing, so we can work this shit out." before it becomes something bigger than what it needs to be.
It's okay to be weak at times. It's okay to have not pleasant thoughts and things like
well,
that.
that's the thing is, it's a joint thing between two people,
Oh yeah.
And sometimes you're going to be at 90% and she's going to be at 10%. You're going to pick up the slack. Yeah. Sometimes you're going to be at 40%. She's going to be at 60%. She's going to pick up the difference. It's not a who's stronger, who's weaker. It's okay. That's the agreement here. Mm-hmm. And that's what, my wife was getting at me. She goes, when are you going to get over this shit? And understand this is kind of the agreement.
Yeah.
One day this is going to be you and this is going to be me. And one day this is going to be, it's like we've got our strengths and our weaknesses. And sometimes you're not going to be where you need to be. So it's up to me to do this. But then when I'm not, it's up to you to be that. Mm-hmm. And that's one thing that I don't, maybe that's a marriage thing, but how does that relate into the military? As far as communicating, as far as talking, it's just
from the veteran community. I mean, it's the same thing, the three of us, right? Like for me, I'm not going to necessarily come out and just say when I'm struggling. And, if you ask me, I'm probably going to say, no, I'm good. All's good. That's my go-to answer. I'm just going to say, yeah, everything's fine. Yeah, no big deal. Whatever, shit happens. And I'm going to move on. But that's not the right answer. I think we should say, yeah, I'm struggling a little bit. I'm having a rough time with this. I'll be okay.
Gonna have a good day. He's going to have a bad day. But, when it's multiple bad days in a row, mm-hmm. It's like, okay, well, maybe it's time to reevaluate yourself, let go of your pride and say, hey, this is going on and I don't know what the hell to do at this point,
I will, yeah, go ahead.
Said maybe it's time to reassess when it's persistent.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll say this, there's nothing wrong with going and seeking help, getting a therapist, getting somebody to talk to. I will say that it's easier to talk to somebody that's been in your shoes or has been in the military. I think it's easier to talk to somebody. So if you can find a therapist that is like that, more power to you. If not, still being able to talk, still being able to say things is very important. And you have to be open to allowing there to be a back and forth between you and that therapist. And I think that's where a lot of us will struggle. We go in and we're like standoffish with the therapist, or we're like, this person doesn't get me. So I think we come in as veterans, we come in sometimes into the situation looking at it wrong.
Yeah, it's that finding that balance between approachable and calling you on your stuff.
Yeah. Very true. Yeah, I don't know. There's just so much, and lately it's just been. I've heard of in the last 2 weeks, I think 2 different individuals have said goodbye, and that's too many. So we've got to figure out a way where we can connect with the veteran community and help each other out more. We all struggle at some point. We all have, bad thoughts. Just how do we encourage everybody to actually reach out for help? Actually talk to somebody.
Well, that's the biggest thing. We're all more alike than what we want to think.
True. Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Doesn't matter, Marine Corps, Air Force, Army, Navy, Coast Guard. Haven't heard much about Space Force right now. I mean, Andrew, I know you were looking for a spaceman when you were at the Pentagon, but
I tell you what, Space Force is where it's at. But
we sit and make fun of them, but they actually do something. So
they're probably doing more than most people.
Yeah.
They're doing stuff up in space, and we have no clue what's going on.
No, they
They're
got some
probably
happening. They got some happening gigs.
yeah. That's a cool deal. In my
Didn't they just go around the moon?
that was
It was
NASA, wasn't it?
It was a joke. Yeah, it was a joke.
They might have helped in it, to be honest with you. I don't know.
They were going around the moon. They were sitting there drinking Starbucks. They had Starbucks up there, and
Yeah, that was on the dark side of the moon. They had the Starbucks. They pulled in to get some.
Yeah.
Nobody saw it though.
Did they ever change their uniforms from what they originally were supposed to be? Or they still have
Space Force?
Yeah, wasn't it like their
you're talking their dress uniform.
Yeah, it looked like something from Star Trek or something.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to make fun of it. I'm just asking.
I don't know what it looks like. I'm gonna look it up right now.
No, they I believe they have a very unique dress uniform.
I know Nelson was talking about ordering one.
Looked like Star Trek.
They just wouldn't drop ship it to your house.
I think it had the crossway, like it came across, right? So it didn't go straight up like most uniforms.
Like
came
Star
across.
Trek,
yeah. Very similar to the Star. I think it was not Star Trek. What am I thinking of? One of those space shows.
Stargate, Star Trek, Stargate.
Yeah, I got nothing, man.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Here, I'm making fun of them. But.
You know what? If there's a Space Force individual out there, y'all need to hit me up. I'm tired of saying it, and nobody hits me up. I need to get. I had an Air Force guy come on who worked on rockets, and which is one of the jobs that the Space Force took over. But he was doing that before Space Force came along, and then they came along and kind of went and took over their place or whatever. But I had him on. Actually, his episode isn't on yet. I think it's coming up next week. Hold on a second. I'm going to look it up.
Yeah, didn't Space Force take over like Central Command or whatever that is in Colorado and all of that? Or
I don't know what.
A lot of stuff the Air Force used to do became.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. I'll find it. I'll get there eventually. You just gotta hold on. 21 April. When is that? Next week?
Today's the 16th, so yes.
Next week, Tuesday. Justin Rupnerine is his name, and anyway, that's his episode. 21 April. So yeah, it'll be good. You guys got to watch that because he talks about some of the Space Force stuff a little bit. And I told him, I was like, you're my resident Space Force guy. You're the closest thing I've ever had to one. So
he's former Air Force?
He's Air Force, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. He's got a very unique story. It's pretty cool. And now he has him and some of his family, I think, he has his own business and everything now. But it's a cool episode. You guys got to watch that one. What else? What else we want to chat about?
So we were talking before Nelson came on, what's going on in the world. I mean, Nelson's got a pulse on what's going on. You probably follow more than I do. I just kind of put my blinders on and go from day to day. I don't pay attention to a lot of stuff. I get tired of hearing all the garbage. So
yeah, it's me too. You know where I get my news?
Probably the best way to be.
Yeah.
Where I get my news is my wife. She's like, "Did you see this?" And I'm like, "No." "Did you see this?" "No." "What about this?" "No." "What do you do?" "I don't look at that."
Now she's asking you why you're cleaning out the cat litter boxes. You're like, "Did you see this?" I'm like, "No."
I see a cat turd. So speaking of, man, that's got to be the worst thing ever. I hate cleaning out the cat box. It's just
Well, Nelson said what do you foster cats?
I have 2 fosters.
Really? Wow. Yep. I basically foster cat permanently. I've got 7 of them now.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you don't get them fixed and you let them outside and they come back 2 weeks later pregnant. So
that is true. And the cat, the one that used to come and visit me all the time, who doesn't really anymore. One, she's getting incredibly fat. She eats all the time, and she's looking like Garfield, which is pretty funny. And her 2 babies, because we kept 2 of her kittens, still try to get milk from her. They will lay down and try to get milk, and she'll eventually get tired of them doing it, and she'll grab them and then like bear hug them and then like give them a bath. It's pretty funny. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
I won't lie to you. I've got 2 cats now, and I'm the God-given one that has to clean up the litter boxes. I won't lie to you. I'm not a big fan of it either, but I do it. But
well,
Nelson said he's got this whole big contraption that cleans it up and disposes of it. And
you have the automatic? No.
Yeah, it's called this.
I automatically go change it out when I have to.
The Nelson 2000.
Yeah. I need one of those.
Yeah, Mike's over there just spinning a yarn again.
Hey, that's what I was always good for.
Yeah, that's probably why I've been avoiding this.
Oh, come on now. Come on, man. Okay, I'll spin yarns about Andrew. Let's go.
It's not that bad.
Either you're going to bully me or I'm going to bully you, and I'm trying really hard to be on my best behavior.
No, bully me, man. Go ahead.
You can bully.
You bully me, I know you love me, man. So right now I don't feel love.
Quite all right.
I'm not feeling love.
I told you, man. Best behavior.
Not feeling loved at all, man.
Best behavior.
No.
Nelson, you're welcome here anytime. You do not have to. You can come on here and chat and have a good time with us. No problem. Yeah.
Nelson I think Nelson and Jess would be dueling partners.
Oh yeah.
As far as books and stuff like that and knowledge.
Yeah. Do you read as much as Jess does, Nelson?
Unfortunately, no. TBIs make it really hard to read.
Yeah. I can understand that.
I end up reading the same page over and over and over without realizing it. I'll spend a day or I'll spend like an hour reading one page trying to and I get frustrated because I'm not making progress on a book.
Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah. Did you do the book on tape or whatever it's called?
On occasion.
Yeah. That's what I normally do when I'm doing a book or what have you. Which is funny because I've written a book and I'm almost finished with my second one. But and there's no audio books for it, the one I wrote. I should probably do that at some point.
Yeah, I did a lot of reading for work.
Yeah.
But I was taking notes while I was reading, so it forced me to be more engaged.
Yeah.
And I was only reading little bits at a time, take notes, read a little bit, take notes. Or making a lot of notes in the margins on my books. Notes and flags and everything.
Yeah, that's smart. I like it. Well, we've been on here, almost an hour, man.
Yeah.
That went by pretty quick, huh?
We got a new member.
I know.
Going once, Nelson, you're on it for a lifetime.
Yeah.
No ifs, ands, or buts.
Yeah.
That's the story I hear. I've seen a couple of your guests, and it's best described as the voyage of the damned. You get on the ship, you're never getting off.
Yeah, basically. That's how we roll. That's how we roll.
Right.
You've probably seen a couple of them in the last month or two where it was like, okay, this is going off the rails. All right, it's going off the rails.
It happens. As long as you're having a good time.
Yeah, they used to get a little squirrelier. a year or so
Yeah,
ago.
we stopped talking politics. That's what when we stopped doing
Andrew
that.
put the kitty gloves on us, so now we got to
Well,
sit here like this. And
you kind of have to stop talking politics when you get your 501.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, you do have to do that. But we did stop. I think we stopped doing it before then, actually. But so I try to steer clear. That's the one thing that I put down for all my guests. No politics. We can talk about anything else, just no politics. Because I mean, it's just so polarizing, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Which is
there's no reason when there's so many other things to talk about.
Yeah. We think that politics is the only thing that's happening, but it's not. There's all kinds of stuff happening. All kinds of good stuff that's happening in the world, you know?
Yep.
It's not all negative.
And that's one of the big things on your Thursday nights. You know, usually I said that's one of the big things on your Thursday nights is you usually have somebody, you know, a guest to sit and talk about, you know, some amazing projects, amazing things.
Yeah. Either somebody who's written books or somebody that has a veteran-owned business that's doing good stuff, or you know, something along those lines. It's pretty cool.
And then there's me. We needed a guy to get on here, so here you go.
Stop and look at me, dude. I've got nothing to contribute. I'm just here, man.
We've been trying to get you on here for a long time.
Andrew texted me one day, and it was like 2 years ago. He's like, "Hey, dude, you know, I got this podcast. I need a couple more people. You just get on." I was like, "Nobody wants to see me." He goes, "You don't have to say anything. Just get on."
But did you have the glorious beard?
So I'm like, no. I was like,
just staring.
I'm just sitting there. You know, it was like 6 different screens open. I'm like, and I'm on mute, and Andrew's like, "Well, Mike, you got anything to say?" I'd be like, "No, not really."
Nice.
And now look at you, Mike.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. This has been an outlet for me. You know, that's Nelson. That's why I keep asking you to get on. I've been, you know, I don't want to say begging, but saying, "Hey, man, just jump on." You know, sometimes it's just nice just to listen to other people, even if you don't have anything to contribute. You know, and there's sometimes I have things to contribute, but somebody else has got a whole shit ton to say, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll just mute myself. You know, stuff like that. You know, it is what it is. But you know, in a big picture, you know, we've all had our. I don't condone alcohol any way, shape, or form. But I think everybody's been on the podcast as a regular at some point in time has been like, yeah, you know, that's what I'm talking, you know.
No.
We had the poor Sergeant Major one night. He was sitting there talking to us, and was he holding his phone, or he had his phone up or something? And we're all sitting there. We can see him sitting on the couch, and he's like this. Like, hey, Mark, we're all texting each other. I'm like, is he okay? Is he okay? He's like, yeah, and another thing. He goes, you didn't do 30 years, you big girl.
Oh.
And next thing you know,
Mark cracks me up.
I missed that one.
That was what, maybe a year ago?
Yeah.
Something like that, maybe.
I remember the fireball incident.
Mark has got his book, Validated Leadership, which
come out?
Well, he'd been having issues with his publisher, so he messaged me earlier. Said he wasn't going to be on, but hold on, I'm going to pull it up. He says it should was very capitalized in parentheses, be able to sell books on the 20th. So you can go check out his website already. That's validated leadership. I think it's .com. Hold on. Validatedleadership.com. That's his website. So you can go check it out. And then here shortly that you'll be able to order books and all that good stuff from there or on Amazon. And I'm sure there's a plethora of other places. But that's his website, validatedleadership.com. The name of the book is Validated Leadership. And Mark is a validated leader. So that's what I would have to say about him.
Man, that's a nice looking cover on the book too.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
I'm looking forward to reading it. So as soon as that thing comes out, man, I'm jumping on it.
He already said it's not like a hard read. It's just isn't that what he was talking about?
Yeah, he said it's not like really super long or anything.
Yeah.
I think he said seven chapters that he has. Something like that. Yep. So that hopefully on the 20th, but we're gonna as soon as it's out and it's out there for real, we're gonna put a commercial up. We're gonna do it right, man. We're gonna go out there and really push his information and try to get people to buy it. And we're trying to get it on the Commandant's reading list. So if anybody out there knows the Commandant really well, I know the Commandant like I've met him. Not well. He doesn't remember me, but that's okay.
I'm sure he remembers you.
I don't think so.
Idiots like me, he doesn't remember. So I don't even know. He never met me. So
he's a pretty smart dude. He really is. And I met him last year. Well, I served with him at 1st Marine Division when I was a Master Sergeant, and he was exiting within the first couple of months that I was at division, and at that time I go in because I was getting ready to take over as the OIC type of thing. Anyway, I go in and he goes, "Just tell me you're not going to be like the 2nd Marine Division band when they ran from the Canadians." I was like, "No way, sir. We'd have been fighting it out." And he's like, "Okay, we could do that." That isn't exactly what happened with them.
I was going to say, I don't know that story. What was that story?
So they went up. I think they were doing the tattoo up there or something. I can't remember what it was. Anyway, they went to take pictures, and there was some protests that were happening where they wanted to take pictures. So they were like, "Well, we can't do that or whatever." So they were like kind of moving to a new place. Well, they jumped over there and was saying stuff, and a camera caught it. So it looked like the Marines were retreating away from the protest. And that wasn't necessarily what was happening. It just looked like that on television, but that's what came up. And he's like, "As long as you're not going to run from the Canadians, we'll be on there."
Wow.
Yep. Good times.
He should have been with 29 Palms at Mardi Gras. He would have.
Oh my God.
He would have enjoyed that.
Yeah. I got a good story in my upcoming book about parades and throwing people out of formation. That was a good time. Anyways, everybody's like, I want to know the story. I'm not going to tell you. You're going to buy my book. Dang it. I'm just kidding.
Nice tease. That's a very good tease.
I am pretty sure that I have told the story like 100 times on here, but it's all good.
I asked Nelson this. We're talking about parades. We'll talk about, we're all in a band, but I think we were over by, what was it? Over by Savannah. Was that sub base? Kings Bay or something? Yeah. We were doing a change of command. And I'm pretty sure you were there, but it was a little small field, but they had all these, they had sprinklers on it, but the sprinkler heads were didn't retract into the ground. And I can't remember who the hell it was. It was Eccles, I think. Yeah, you were there. I'm pretty sure. Parked us, went out and did the sound off, came back, parked us. Where he put us after the pre-ceremony and parked us. I mean, he parked us perfectly in the exact same spot. Well, I've got my right foot is standing on a sprinkler head. So I'm standing like this. So to compensate, I've got to bend one knee and lock my other leg.
Oh God.
To be straight. If not, I'm like leaning like this. So I was like, oh, thank God we did the sound off. It's like, okay, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Do the sound off, come back. I swear to God, it's like he had freaking GPS and he parked us. It had to have been the same
drum major right there.
Parked me right on. I'm standing there, and of course we stood there. You know, it was a Navy thing, and stood there for like 45 minutes, and I was like,
oh. If it was Navy, you're lucky it was 45.
I'm trying to get this leg moving and moving and moving and moving. And I'm like, oh, I'm screwed. I can't feel my leg. I wasn't like going to pass out, but I was like, I can't move my fucking leg. So I'm trying to lean this way. And I'm like, okay, just stop. I was like, I've got to straighten this other leg out, you know, and I'm straightening out. And I don't remember who the hell's behind me. It was it wasn't McSherry. Oh, it was freaking Fields.
Gunny Fields.
Fields. He wasn't behind me, but he was like, you know, trombones, you know, clarinets, saxes, you know, horns and all that, however it was. And then there's Fields he's like, Nanny, quit freaking moving. And I was like, I can't. You know, I'm like doing like this. And we're at parade, you know, and all of a sudden we go to do, you know, to take, you know, to go out, calls a band of attention. It's like, I just went down and I'm wide awake. And all of a sudden everybody's running out in the field. They're like, it's okay. It's okay. I'm like, I'm awake. I didn't pass out. My fucking leg's asleep. My fucking leg is asleep. Fucking Eccles chewed my ass after the fact. I was a staff sergeant. He goes, I can't believe you fucking. I was like, you fucking parked my ass on a goddamn sprinkler twice. Like that. And he goes, what? I said, we went out, came back, and you parked me on the same ass sprinkler because I was on the left flank. And I said, I couldn't freaking straighten my goddamn leg out. When we first started off in the sound off, you know, passer, you know, sound off. Yeah, what was it? Passer. Oh, I'm screwed up now. What was the first
sound
one?
Off? Sound off.
Yeah. I'm literally like this, trying to get my leg straightened out. I'm like doing that. And finally, it's like, okay, it's working. Okay, I can feel my toes. Then we did the passer review. It's like, yeah, I'm done. I can't. And they're getting me up, and I'm like, just stand me up. And they're like, no, it's okay. I'm like, stand me up. You know, I'm dead legging it. I couldn't even. Yeah, I had one good leg, and they're like, it's okay. You passed out. I'm like, I didn't pass out. That was the only ceremony I've ever done was ever like that. And I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Like I said, Eccles just laid into me, and I was like, you parked my ass on the same damn sprinkler. How the hell he did it, I don't know.
He's a good drum major. That's how he did it. He knew what he's doing.
And after the fact, he started laughing about it. He goes, that was some good shit, because he said you were down on one knee trying to get back up. And he said, I was standing there looking at you, and I could see it in your face. And he said, that was some funny shit. And I was like, okay, yeah, it was funny. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm sitting there. Were you there, Nelson?
I don't remember that.
Oh, okay. You may not have been. I'm pretty sure you were, but that was the one and only time that I ever. Hell, I did a rose parade where half my clarinet came apart and was laying in the street in Pasadena. Brought it up, and the whole top end of it, the screw broke, and it went bing. So I did a whole damn parade going.
Just pretending.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's a good time. I'll just sit there.
Yeah. I love it.
Did another one. That was one rose parade. Another one, because they had us. The buffet brought out that green line clarinet.
Yeah,
it was a composite clarinet instead of a plastic. You know, it had a more natural wood sound. It was wood dust with like glue, and they made it, and it was more, it was wood, but it wasn't plastic, but it could withstand being wet.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, yeah, it's, we're going to use those. But the problem with that, the first generation of them, the center tenon was weak. Of course, we're bringing horns up, do that, bring it up, it's like snap. Man, I busted that fucker off. So I spent the whole, I think it was I don't think it was Rose Parade, but it was like something in, God, I can't remember where the hell it was now. It was in Southern California. So the whole time I'm sitting there holding the clarinet like this, trying to bring it back together. And it's like, God, I don't know how many horns I destroyed in 29 Palms. And Dean Kaler was a repair tech at the time. He's like, God damn it, McNanny. I was like,
what's funny about that was when I was a drum major, I would always tell them, you're going to bring it up and you're going to hit it. You're going to make sure it's hard, nice and fast and crisp. And then they'd be like, well, I don't want to break it. I was like, we have an instrument repair tech. That's what they get paid to do, is fix instruments. He doesn't work enough anyways.
Dang.
Oh man,
I don't remember who it was in 29 Palms did that, because it was Master Sergeant Stafford was a drum major, Joel Stafford. I've tried to find him online. If you have any contact, Andrew, that can try to track him down. I don't know whatever happened to him.
Krista probably knows where he's at.
Yeah, but he was the same way. He was that old school drum major, went out the field drill, and he had an Alice pack full of bricks and rock. That was the first field drill we ever had with him. He brought out an empty Alice pack, and he told somebody to go and fill it with rocks that were outside of the building, and fill it with rocks and bring it up there. And he set it on the side, and he goes, first one of you fucks up, you got it till the next one fucks up. Sitting there doing field drill. You're sitting there with an Alice pack, like sitting there. He said, the first one of you fucks up, you got it till the next one fucks up.
That's good.
It went around for 3 or 4 field drills, and it got passed around, and all of a sudden the last person had it for like 4 weeks. And they were just waiting for somebody to screw up, and he would start the field drill. He'd start out, and he's like, I see you still got the Alice pack. Which nobody else wants to fuck up. He turned around on the drums. Just hauling that thing around.
Whoever that was, strong.
I don't even remember who the hell it was now.
It's funny.
I wore it one time, but I was like, yeah, I'm getting rid of this bitch real quick.
That's a good way to do it, though.
And then, the old band hall in 29 Palms was off the Tanks Grinder, right?
Yeah.
Well, it was Duval was the main road out there, and there was a big dirt lot between the band hall. There was a road, dirt lot, and then Duval went towards the front gate. I think it was Duval, wasn't it? Well, that damn thing, it wasn't graded or anything like that, so it had rocks like this on it, all kinds of stuff, and we had ticked Boatwright off.
I remember this story.
And he went to chow, and he called chow early. It's like 11:30. He said everybody's back here at 12 o'clock or something. He cut chow early. Like we were going to go do a ceremony. So he wanted press camis, spit shine boots, everything. We get out there. We're all up on the grinder, and he's standing down there, and he goes, "Oh, basically, what the hell are you all doing up there?" So everybody goes running down to the dirt lot, and we start doing field drill out there, freaking tripping over rocks, kicking shit, boots all scuffed up, just tore to hell. And it's like, did that for like an hour, and he was like, are we done doing this? I mean, literally people tripping over and going down over stuff, bent trombone slides and everything else. And I think it was kind of got to a point, I was like, okay, maybe this wasn't a good idea, but it proved a point.
Yeah. It's because you were, I think I remember you weren't marching smooth enough, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So he was like, okay, we'll practice smooth marching.
Yeah, that was the point.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
Like if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a dodgeball.
That's right. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. If you can march on rocks, you can march smooth on concrete.
There's nothing like marching smooth on a parade deck. It's like on a field. It's like this.
Oh God, yeah. The slow march on that was tough, man.
Oh God, yeah. You had to lean on one leg and try to kick your other leg out. It's like
that was fun times. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this one up. We're gonna do the thing we always do at the end here. Words of wisdom, baby. All right, we got words of wisdom. My words of wisdom is be prepared to purchase validated leadership and learn some incredible leadership lessons that Mark O'Loughlin has put out there. So that's why I'm going to push that. That's my words of wisdom. All right. Nelson, you know what we're doing here. You've seen this before, so you know.
I have seen this before. I forgot. If I remembered this, I wouldn't have accepted the invitation.
Hit us up, man. What's some words of wisdom?
From Cowboy Words of Wisdom. Don't remember who it's by, but if you're going to go like hell. If you're not sure, don't use your spurs.
That's a good one.
It is. It's smart.
Yep.
I like that.
If you're going to do it, fully commit. If you're not sure, maybe rethink that one.
Yeah. Good words. Good words, man. I like it. All right, Mike.
Yeah, I don't know who this one's by. I just saw it a couple of days ago, but there's only a finger's difference between a wise man and a fool.
Huh. Okay.
I guess you can take it however you want to take it, but
yeah, I like that though. That's good. Sweet. All right. Well, hey, it was nice having you on, Nelson. Thanks for coming on. And you are more than welcome to come on anytime. You just let us know. You got the link. So you're more than welcome here. And Mike, always good to have you on.
Thanks.
Actually, I'm going to start. If you could just put Magnum Mike McNanny or something like that for future.
Mike P.I.
Ooh, Mike P.I. That's a good one. Okay, I can go with that. All right. So we got
Nelson's trying to beat me. I've been trying to beat Nelson for years. So
what's that?
Yeah.
With it, I'm trying to. Even when I had this, I mean, Nelson's seen it with all that,
Yeah. So Mike,
I'm just overdue for a haircut. That's all.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, you are.
Been 5 days here, so I haven't got my weekly.
Oh my God.
Razor burn.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, we'll wrap this one up. To all the listeners out there, if you're struggling, need help, anything like that, don't forget the VA does have some good resources. You can dial 988, press option 1. You can always text 838-255 or go to veteranscrisisline.net, click on that chat icon. Any of those options will put you in contact with somebody that can help you out. But remember, one veteran life loss is one too many. I care about you. I know these two guys care about you. The whole veteran community cares about you, so please reach out for help. And if you're out there, you're not struggling, reach out to the buddies you served with, ask them how they're doing. And if they need a helping hand, please give it to them. All right, fellas, one last time. Thank you. Don't hang up on us after the outro because I'll bring us back where we are now. But to everybody out there, stay motivated, change your socks.
No more 22. Honor the journey and finish the fight.